Smoke it up to spread a lullaby. I roll it up to smoke it up to sleep till I get high. I be smoking.
Hey.
I be smoking. All up in my room, it's just me and my weed and Morgan. She rolling up. I be smoking. I be smoking. Life is such a drag. Let me take another drag. Feeling pretty hit. I'ma blow down this old bag. I be smoking. I be smoking.
Got a special guest tonight. We have J Lyrics, of course, and then we got Meghan here in the studio with us.
Hello, Meghan.
Hey, mega.
Brooklyn's finest.
Hey.
I was gonna say that actually.
You were?
I was about to do that.
Well, I'm
Great
actually
minds,
from the
great
Cap
minds.
City, so.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
All right. So tell us.
Hey, Cap City.
All right. So tell us a little bit about yourself. So how long you been doing music now?
I would say it's like about 2 years now. I've
2
been,
years?
On the pursuit of trying to make music and put it out there and stuff like that.
I see. So I actually finally got the chance to sit down and listen to a good deal of your music today.
Mm-hmm.
So you do a little bit of singing and rapping, actually.
Yeah, a little bit of both.
So I saw that first couple tracks I listened to, you were just singing on it, and then I was like, oh, she can spit too.
Yeah. I like to switch it up. It just depends on my mood and what I'm trying to say and stuff like that.
I see you. So actually, what brings you back out here?
Well, I live in the city, but, J Lyrics was like, come through. But, I'm originally from Menands, went to Shaker, went on to school, went to Syracuse, and moved to New York for a job, did social work, and so I've been doing that. But music is the calling, so I've been chasing it now.
I see it. I feel you always gotta make sure, make some time for the passion.
Yeah, exactly.
So you were telling me earlier you're working on a project coming out in about 2 weeks, you said?
Yeah. I'm hoping for 2 weeks, as soon as I get all the files, and I'm just gonna pop it up. But it's called Addictions. It's 5 tracks about the things that I'm addicted to. One of them being smoking, hence the last track. Just kind of, just talking about the different vices I have that kind of deal with getting through the day and, and what I'm passionate about and what I like to do.
All right, I see. So what exactly got you into music to begin with?
Well, I always wrote. I have diaries from literally since I was could write. But I always wanted to do music, but I was kind of just not sure about it. So went to school, all that. But then when I was working in a middle school, I would kind of try to prove myself to the kids that I was cool. So I would sing and rap for them, and the excitement that they had, it kind of showed me that music is something that you can use to connect with people regardless of age and what you look like and where you're from. It's something that everybody kind of is on the same level.
Just did it for the children.
I did it for the children, but now let it, yeah. But and besides that, it's something that J Lyrics, one of the people that encouraged me to pursue it, and I just kind of got to a point where I was like, what am I really trying to do? And I didn't try music, so I was like, let's go.
So how long you and Jay known each other anyway?
Wow, probably 7th grade. Yeah, so what? More than 10 years.
Yeah. More than 10 years.
Yeah.
For a bit now.
Grew up together.
So did you hear were you one of the people who listen to his earlier music and to and stuff like that?
I have some original J Lyrics in my notebook that he would write. I don't know. It's been a while, but
It's funny she brings that up because it's so exclusive, I don't even know what it says. For real. It's cool because I've known her for as long as she just said, but for the longest time, how she said she had the notebooks and the diaries and everything, and I always used to tell her, man, yo, you got it. She used to sing, but not on no crazy, just little light, and I'm like, yo, you got it. You can do it, and
got a little distracted.
I'm just happy to see she's doing it now because she's killing it.
Yeah.
No, yeah, we're glad to, of course, to have her on the show.
Thanks for happy to be here.
Like I said, I got the chance to listen to some of her music finally today. It took me a little while to be able to take some time to sit down and.
I hear you.
But I liked it. That was some good stuff.
Yeah.
It's got kind of a, not exactly, but kind of a SZA kind of sound to it.
Okay.
Well, some of it anyway.
I hear you. I hear you with the singing and the smooth beats and the the flow.
Yeah, it was pretty smooth stuff. So like,
Thank you very much.
what artists inspired you to exactly?
Well, I mean, like, of course, like, growing up, I loved Aaliyah. That was, like, number one. I really, really loved Lupe Fiasco. Jay Lyrics one that got me into him. Kanye, to me, is like, you know, and Travis Scott, as you were playing before. Definitely some artists that I really, really like. I'm really feeling the new girl, Deja Loaf, Try Me. You know that song?
Actually, I don't. I'm
Okay, we're about to put you on? Okay.
Alright, she's putting me onto something right
yeah,
now.
no, I really like, you know, the sound she's coming up. I can't wait for her to drop more music. I like, you know, the moves McConaughey's making. You know, I like people that can come up with kind of like this unique style and bring something different to the table. So those are definitely the people musically I'm feeling. But I take influence from like, you know, way bigger than just music too. So it's like lots of different influences.
Gotta get influence from everyday life.
Pretty
Going
much.
around, pretty much it.
Exactly.
So, what's on your iPod right now? Like, what are you listening to on a regular basis?
Well, like I said, I mean, I'm definitely a big fan of Travis Scott. I've been playing Days Before Rodeo like over and over again. Listen to whole, you know, McConaughey's entire SoundCloud back to back. You know. Besides that, like I really listen to like mostly like my friends and my own music.
Okay.
Yeah, like I really, you know, been lucky enough down in the city to meet like tons of really talented people. My girl Morgan be putting me onto a lot of music that I wouldn't necessarily find, and like, you know, so checking out different stuff, especially in the local New York City scene. Also upstate has all the trees, and also you know, lots of good people making music, and it's way bigger than just hip hop or R&B. You know, people in the folk region and the hardcore region, like, you know, just trying to like listen to what your friends are making, and you know what's coming up in the game right now.
Nah, I feel you. You might have to put me on to some of these New York City rappers and stuff. Tell them come through. The door's always open over here. I had to put them in that artists.
Yeah, everybody like thinks Albany is like some country, like some like this cow land, and I'm like, no, it actually looks a lot like Brooklyn if you go down to like downtown. You know? Different parts.
But
I'm trying to give it credit.
Nah, but yeah, like of course. I mean, yeah, we got. I mean, there's some pretty nice spots around here. I mean, I like it. So
it's good to get out and travel and experience new things, gain perspective. You know, check out different scenes. You know, put yourself outside your comfort zone.
So the project you're coming out, you said it's coming out in 2 weeks. It's 5 tracks, you said? Yeah,
5 tracks about what I'm addicted to. Those being obviously smoking, getting wasted. I mean, and I laugh about it, but it's actually pretty serious. Like, you know, I think it's a common issue for everybody. Boozing a little too hard, but anyway, smoking, drinking, success. You know, I consider myself to be a workaholic. Work 9 to 5 and a 5 to 9, 24 hours. Well, I definitely sleep, don't get me wrong, but and then style, you know, I'm definitely a thrifter, and I love just rocking like this, you know, kind of glam look, and just, you know, killing the game, you know.
Straight dope.
and sex, obviously, like that's the last
like
one.
everybody's addicted to that.
Yeah, I mean, like, let's be real, like this is like what humans need to survive, so we could all just pretend that, you know, like we could, you know, make that known.
Do what we have to do to survive, man.
I don't need food.
But
yeah, definitely. Well, I mean, eating is definitely up there on my addictions list. I mean, we're on the M&Ms or the cookies, or the cakes. We actually like went in today on a box of pastries from the bakery in Latham, and it was yeah, it was Melanopoli. I'm not gonna lie, it was popping. We had the Mars bars and the.
I might have to add a new song just about food.
Yeah, of course. That's the usual topics.
Bars about bars, candy bars.
Yeah, exactly. M&M.
So it's like a concept EP.
Yeah. I mean, you know, I was kind of like just out doing my thing, like making music left, right, X, Y, Z, up, down, all around with every different person. And then it kind of came down, you know, Morgan was actually like, you know, it's really, you know, it's really cool when people can put together something, you know, that has like a theme, you know. And I'm like, yeah, what am I really trying to say with my music? And I just kind of realized for the past year, these are the things I've been dealing with, like, you know, going out and partying and then being like, why did I do that last night? And, you know, it's like you go through life and then you realize that is your music. Those are your lyrics, just living. And so I just wanted to, you know, put it out there and make a project, and came up with Addictions. And
I like that. I like the idea of that though, the addictions and stuff. So it's called Addictions.
Yeah,
Okay,
that's the
all
name,
right.
Addictions.
This actually brings up a topic I want to talk to Nigel about, but he's being a little word I can't say on air.
Uh-oh.
But
Yikes.
I want to talk about EPs, and I'm glad. Actually, it's probably better we talk about it before, because now we get their input on it.
Yeah.
We were talking about like the concept of EPs, like we get it to call it extended play because it's not exactly a single, but it's not an album either. So is it supposed to be like we were talking about? Is it supposed to be like extras off of like an album, or just songs that like weren't able to make it on the album? Is that kind of like the concept behind what an EP is?
I mean, it's probably different for other people than the reason for me. I mean, like I was just like, that's what I'm capable of doing right now. Like that was a good way for me to put something together that would represent me, but it wasn't like, you know, a full, you know, album or like a mixtape of like random songs just thrown together. It was a very concentrated thing. One producer, Kazufro, that's actually his name. You know, working with one person, you know, you kind of like create this unison sound. You know, you create something that you know, it has a very blatant statement, and I think the EP can like accomplish that. But like I said, I did it for my reason, and maybe other people do it because makes most sense money wise, or maybe stuff like that. I mean, if you think about it.
Yeah, because we were just discussing. I forgot when we were. It was the other day, but like, I don't know. I just couldn't, for some reason, I wasn't able to like wrap my head around exactly what it was. Even though like I've come. Let's see your opinion.
I think it's because people don't want to listen.
What do you mean?
Nowadays, you got EPs that's short. You know what I mean? Everything is short and sweet nowadays. Like, can you hear me right now? I don't know.
I can hear you.
All right, cool. So, like, basically, like, I don't know. It's just 5 songs in and out. You know what I mean? Like, before you can even realize that, like, oh, I'm actually listening to an album right now. Like, oh, I'm listening to this artist. You're like, oh, it's over? That's it? And then you got to play it over and over again. Like, and you could keep hitting them with them. I feel like the EPs, you could drop one now, and then by next month, if it's that hot, people will already be ready for the next one because they've been listening to it so much.
Yeah. So it's like you're saying it's like giving the people like a little taste just so like they can like be eager to listen more. I see you. So it's not like you're just giving them one song like as opposed to like a single. Yeah. It's like, all right, here's a couple of things I got for you guys. Make sure you stay. The appetizer, I like that. EPs. I'm about to make an EP called The Appetizer.
Hey.
Nah.
It's about food, yeah.
I'm about to be the host DJ and do some
yeah, why not?
Gangsta Grills kind of thing.
Hey.
We got J Lyrics. We got Mega.
Main entree.
Alright, but we're gonna get back to the music for a little bit. I guess we could play one of Mega's songs next. What song do you want to play? I'll let you pick.
Alright. Why don't you throw on Lay It Down?
Lay It Down?
Yeah, you can already guess what addiction this is. We bringing you into the midnight, you know, you cuddling in with your lovers. You having a nice night, everybody. It's a little breezy out there, so
everybody settle down. We got some smooth music for all you guys tonight.
Exactly.
Some smooth music.
Yeah. There you go. Get it poppin'.
So this is Lay It Down by Mega. Stay tuned, Albany. Make sure you send us all the requests at 518-442-4242 or at WCBFM.com. We're going to have more from Mega a little bit later on in the hour.
Hey.
Make sure you stay tuned, though. We're going to be here till midnight, people. And, of course, J Lyrics, the lyrics to go, top of the hour.
Oh, don't get it twisted. Mega got some bars, too.
Oh, yeah. I forgot we're going to have her do a little...
Bring it to the bottom.
Show what she got real quick. All right, WCDB, everybody. Stay tuned.
Hey.
Stay up on my knees, no church praise. You know I choke on it, no homily. I'ma make it clap, no audience. I need a real love, a freaking creeper, intimate, passionate. I need a deep love, a deep love.
WCDB Albany.